What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ice Boy's Gym. So this video I wanted to show you guys one of my more recent toys. I picked this baby up just a few months ago. Alright. It's a boomstick! Just fucking with you. But it is a boomstick. I shot this thing one time. It was in the middle of a freaking blizzard. It was at a shooting range. And I will make a few shooting videos in the future on this channel, so stay tuned for that, just once the weather is adequate enough for it. Hell yeah, dog. This is a hog of a rifle as far as I see it. It ain't cheap either, man. But what happened was Ice Boy got an offer he couldn't refuse. This is called Type A, all right? Look at, I'm actually left-handed, so I don't shoot it like that, but it's called Type A. Now, if you guys were to look this shit up, you'd realize that apparently the quality's there, all right? I'm basically the second owner to this gun. The guy who owned it originally was a Marine. And I got a good fucking deal. See, this has this Micro 3X Vortex sight right here. And this shit, look what it does. It zooms in, it's a static 3x zoom. So you can zoom in and shit, and then you can put it out of the way like that when you don't want to use it. And has a little sight right here. But I'm gonna go blast this boomstick, so stay tuned for future videos on that. I like this thing. I made it more left-handed friendly, or a friend helped me with that actually. Put the longer safety on this side for my thumb to be able to reach it easily. This is called BG Defense Type A. BG Defense Type A. It's a 5.56 rifle or something with this whole M-LOK system on it. It has this EOTech sight, which it's really nice. It takes a battery, the same long battery, the 123A battery. I have a lot of them, the Surefire ones. It fits in this light. It goes right here. And the same battery fits here as well. So they both use the same battery. It's very nice. Because this is a flashlight on it. Surefire. Hell yeah, Surefire makes absolute toad flashlights. And here's some little thing, some little grip thing. I think that's Magpul. I don't know. BCM is what it says. I don't know what the hell that means, but yeah, anyway. This gun's towed, man. And check it out, the stock does this, and does this, and it even does this. To where, yeah, you can like, you can hold it like that. You know, you can have it around. I have a little strap things, little QD mounts for it, so you can have it strapped to yourself. But you can hold it in a bag or whatever, store it in your car if you wanted to, if you're able to do that legally. Or if all the laws go bye-bye. No, not that that's gonna happen, but I mean, who fucking knows, really? It's just, I mean, the allure about having shit like this, I mean, you feel told. Like I feel like you're in Call of Duty and shit, man. This looks like a gun that's from Call of Duty and shit, doesn't it? That's kind of why I wanted it. But I was even in the market for a gun. I'll tell you guys how much I paid for it in just a fucking minute. But the stock, this is actually considered a pistol. All right, so I had to get it all registered and shit. And I do have a concealed license. And the thing is, so technically you can conceal this shit. Pretty fucking sure of it. If you have a concealed license, I mean, it's considered a pistol. How, yeah. And then you can like keep it in your car, you can keep it locked in your car and shit. Because you can't really do that, to my understanding, in most states, if it's like a rifle. But yeah, it's considered a pistol because it has like a short barrel, so you had to go and get it registered and shit, all in your name and all that. So that's what I did. Comes with this nice little muzzle brake thing. But check this out, the Surefire flashlight, it has a little, look at it, it's a touchpad. Hell yeah, dog. It's a touchpad, and you can also just keep it on. Now I shot this Just that one time at the range, I probably put about 90 rounds through it. Hell yeah. So stay tuned for videos on that, man. I have a couple other boomsticks that I received recently. I don't intend to buy any more boomsticks, but I do have a lot of brass, some steel, you know, shit like that. But it's quite accurate. I did a really good job at 50 yards with this EOTech red dot. It's a holographic one. I mean, it's not realistically like a holographic. As far as I know, they just call it that shit. There's some minor difference between the holographic ones and just the standard red dots. Let me know in the comments if you guys know what that is, because I don't really fucking know what the difference is. But it's not like a true holographic. But it's something weird about it, man. Like a little floaty red dot thing, but still needs the glass, obviously. So it's some weird shit going on there. But I like it, man. I've been having a good fucking time, just kind of making it the way I want it. I got this gun for $850. Someone else attained it from the Marine who originally owned it, and they just kind of decided to get rid of it fast, all legally, of course. So I took the documents to the police station, this and that. I got it in my name. I bought it from the guy, $850. And to put that shit into perspective, this thing's like a $300 to $400 scope on it. This one's like a $400 to $500 scope on it. So we're already over 800 bucks, just these two little things. And then this thing right here, realistically, that's probably about 200 bucks, 250 to 300. These little pad you gotta buy separately, the Surefire pad. The shit's fucking expensive. It's really good quality shit apparently. So then that's where we're at, man. A couple $100 bucks there, 400 to 500 here, 200 to 300 here, or 300 to 400 here, whatever I said. You have like the nice little raptor claw thing. You got these nice sights on it. The little thing right here. The gun itself, I'm not even fucking with you guys. I'm pretty sure this gun itself, without these three accessories, is about a $1,600 gun, like new retail. And the thing about guns is they tend to hold a lot of their value in the used market. If the shit hasn't got kicked out of it, they tend to hold a lot of their value. It's not like, you know, like a fucking Nike jacket or a North Face jacket or just whatever else just loses value big time in the used market, or a car, a vehicle. You know, guns, they pretend a lot of the value. I mean, it seems like, just taking kind of a shot in the dark here, dog, no pun intended. I feel like in general, if they're in great shape, I mean, they might retain about 80% of their value in the used market within like the first, I don't know, 10 years, 20 years. Sometimes, of course, they even sometimes they become even more valuable if they're like a classic or whatnot, and you kept them in damn good shape. But with that being said, if I'm telling you this is a $1,600 fucking gun without the three things on it, you know, we're talking that thing still might be worth 80% on its own. I mean, shit. You know, that's like, I don't know, that's like $1,200, $1,300 bucks or something, isn't it? Something like that. And then you add these scopes to it. Look, all I'm saying is, I gave the guy 850 bucks, all right? And hell yeah, this is a good fucking deal. I kind of thought, I wasn't in the market to buy a gun, like I said, but I saw a good deal like this. I was like, shit. I was like, I could sell these things used and already be on top. Then I'll still have the whole rifle. It's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it though. I was like, this might be maybe kind of a storage of value, if you will, man. Maybe kind of a storage of value here. And it was more valuable than my 850 bucks, and it still is, and it's probably gonna remain that way. You know, part of the thinking was, there's all this printed money and inflation and all that shit going on right now. So it's just hard to say the direction in which things are gonna go. I mean, I don't feel like it's gonna be like a scenario where money's not worth shit and that's that. But it's just, you know, we're on there's stranger tides up ahead, man, from the looks of it. So I was kind of okay with buying this. I was like, fuck it, I'll put my $850 into this, and I'll probably, you know, a year from now, I'll probably rather have that than 850 bucks just in terms of the value alone, because in fact, in this very moment, I'd rather have that than 850 bucks. I could probably take this shit to a gun store and already, I could already make several $100 profit after my 850 if this shit were to sell. Probably in a couple weeks, if we price it low enough, and I'd still profit a couple $100 bucks. So hell yeah, dog. But stay tuned for videos on that. Let me know in the comments if you guys own any boomsticks. I have a couple others. I'm not gonna show you right now in the video, but I mean, I have like a sniper rifle and shit. But yeah, I've been buying some, little bit of this. Check it out, a little bit of silver right there. A little bit of gold and silver. So, and I got a decent amount of brass and steel for that thing. Probably go to the range though when the weather gets a little better. Look at that. But there's some fucked up shit going on with this. You guys see that like black stuff on it? What's that black stuff on it? You see that? This thing was like new. It's just been sitting on my shelf. I don't know what that black stuff is on it. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any idea. But, hell yeah. I guess just in general, ever since I was a little duck, I was kind of always intrigued by just weapons in general, man. I mean, the truth is, I want a badass fucking axe or a sword or some shit, especially for the Diablo videos. I want to have like a badass fucking sword. I saw these guys, there's this gun show I went to, and there's these guys from India, right? And they forged a bunch of weapons and shit, man. These weapons are fucking awesome. They had like this axe and shit. But I bought from them a little Damascus steel fixed blade knife. It was like this long. And I gave it to my woman, and she used it to skin things occasionally. Our little German Shepherd occasionally will catch itself some prey. And when it does that, we'll skin it for her and she'll eat it. So she really enjoys that. But yeah, like those guys, they just handcrafted all this shit. I might contact them again in the near future. Just some cool little Damascus blade fixed knife, and it's very unique. It's like a fucking unique item. It's like gold egg or some shit. I'll have to show you guys it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some weapons like that. But just basically, for a long time, I liked weapons. And of course, kind of like guns and shit too. I had a couple of pellet guns when I was a kid. Things like that. And just owning some, I mean, you never know if somebody's gonna bust in your fucking house for one. You know, I like to have some sort of self-defense capability, and especially if it's against multiple perpetrators. You know, you definitely want, say, an equalizer and a boomstick or something like that. Now, this might be a bit overkill. And, you know, of course, many like to speculate or just hypothesize or fantasize even. Not so much myself, but of some sort of shit hit the fan scenario where just, you know, folks act in desperation, and who knows, man, who knows what could happen if things go south. But not to say something like this would get you through it, because it easily could, especially if you don't know how to use it. But, and there's of course other things you might want to prioritize, like shelter, food, water, location, things like that. But I mean, I ain't no expert on that shit, man, but there's just something intriguing about it, you know what I'm saying? There's just kind of something intriguing about having a couple guns, really. But like I said, I have a mace. I'll have to show you guys this badass mace. It looks like a fucking mace from Diablo. I'll show you guys it in a future video. But yeah, like the video if you will. I appreciate you guys for your support. Become a patron if you want. Links in the description below. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace be with you.